picture of Wardenclyffe.
Is it the same? Is it the same method that I think Gerald was mentioning? There was such an amount of energy coming from the Earth that he had to use grounding plates that were like plates instead of rods to have more surface area.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I just know that the same energy that you get from the center of a Tesla coil is the same energy Gerald's getting from the center of his coil.
I see what you're saying.
It's all cold energy. So it was hilarious. I was talking to Joe about it, and he kept saying, "Well, can you basically loop the system, right?" And he's talking about the coil itself, and I go, "Well, why would you want to do that? It just, you have to put energy into it and leave it there as a starter motor. Okay, you don't want to make all that energy that comes out of that initial coil and draw it back in a circle, because you're losing power in the center when you do that, right? Because you're taking it away from it in order to get it to loop. So,
right,
the power that you pull out is simply a wire in the center of it. Now you're tapping the ether and pulling the cold energy out. Now you have like 1,000 times the energy that you would for anything else, and you could store it in batteries. You could store it like Bedini does, okay? And then just pull it out and run the starter motor. So it's a whole different understanding of how this works. You don't loop the motor on the top to get the coil running. You build the energy, pull the energy out and steal it like a robber circuit, and it just pulls it out and puts it off to the side in whatever your storage is. Then you take your storage and run your initial motor. You see, then it doesn't bog down on you. It's like trying to run your car and your carburetor, okay? And all you're doing is it's half gas, half water instead of full gas. And it's thudding out on you. And so you can't build the coil field in the center because you're robbing the power at the wrong area. So you have to rob it from the ether itself. It's the right way to do it, and you're going to get power out of it, and it's going to be cold electricity, and it's going to be implosion power, not explosion power, which is much more powerful.
Yeah. That makes sense. Do you want to bring up a video, maybe play a video of like the cold electricity? It's so wild. Like there's a few good videos out there of actual.
Yeah, we can do that.
Currents, and it looks completely different.
Yeah, bust out the popcorn, people.
Give me a second. You guys go ahead and talk. I'm going to look for it real quick because I think I have a good one.
You guys remember that popcorn and like it was in the 80s or the 90s? It was like colored popcorn. Like you put the kernels in and it would pop colored.
Candy corn.
Was it? Yeah, it was so cool. I don't see that no more.
You just haven't been to the fair lately. Got to go to a carnival.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, carnival sounds fun, actually. I haven't been to one in years. Get some the elephant ears. Those are good.
Yeah, those are good.
Not in that one.
I'm glad we got your Rumble set up. So now we're just smooth sailing. We could just stream on Rumble like every once in a while, you know?
Absolutely.
And I know Gerald's going to be ecstatic because he can talk about all the stuff that he's wanted to talk about.
Yeah, if Rumble lets it go.
Yeah, hopefully. let me do a Google search on that real quick just to be sure. But I'm pretty sure they're cool with it.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know where I put that video, to be very honest with you. Sorry, guys. I'm looking, not seeing it.
All good. I might have found one. Not sure how good this one will be, but try her out in the meantime.
Gap. And then off of spark gap, you have these two capacitors. Those are just homemade foil wound capacitors separated by painting plastic as dielectric. And the simple thing about this circuit is that we can manifest many different types of electrical energy, some of which are being called cold electricity, some of which are being called dielectricity, longitudinal waves, and scalar waves. So here's your in outlet, there's your step-up transformer, here's your spark gap, and there's your capacitor plates. Here's your load for your light bulb. So in no way is the load from the light bulb connected to any form of natural conventional electricity. Pretty simple. So one of the things that I'm going to show you here is that this electricity can work in many different ways. One of the things that I want to show you quick is this cold electricity can obviously just light a light bulb.
Wow. That feedback noise.
But
I don't know if that was from.
Thing about this cold electricity.
Yeah.
Light a light bulb.
Right there at the bottom.
Now, to anyone who looks at
water.
this, they would say, well, that doesn't. This is just water straight from the tap. There's nothing special about it. I'm going to dip those in there. So now the whole thing is submerged in water. What happens when I turn the cold electricity on?
Yeah. Oh man, that's so cool.
Pretty interesting, huh?
Yeah, there's a video on Instagram of Daniel Nunez doing something similar, putting his finger in the water.
Bulb. Fluorescent bulbs
He
can
didn't
work
release
from
how he did it though,
anything,
not on that post.
right? Sure, they can. What's this? This is a filament bulb. It's an automotive filament bulb. It's 12 volts. Probably like 1 amp.
Huh.
Kind of strange. There's not much to that, right? All the way in the water. That shouldn't light at all, right? We should not have any light lighting up in that.
Nice noise. Yeah.
Hey, hold on. I paused it here and look at it's recording something shooting up from the spark gap that kind of looks like drips right now. But it's like little photon things or something. It's so weird. But I actually recorded the same effect by my own Tesla coils one time.
See if you can slow it down. Like you can slow down the speed. Get to the point where you think it might be shown, and then slow down the speed on YouTube. Yeah, that's what I like to do. Get a nice slow look at it.
Good call. So
I was monitoring
right
a
in this
UFO that way. It was
not have any light.
Hold on. Give it 1 sec. It's when he pans back down right over the spark gap.
Mm-hmm.
Too slow. Here? Yeah, right here. See this? What's going on right here?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Hold on again. Right there, right there.
Oh yeah.
You see all
What
of
is that? Some kind of distortion, yeah.
You see what I'm
It's a
talking about?
light. So there's a light right there, and there's some kind of distortion from the
All these
light,
things
like
up there.
what the heck is that?
It's coming off of the spark gap. The spark gap's right there. The spark gap's right there. And it's shooting up off of the spark gap.
That's cool.
What?
Quite the weird anomaly, no?
Yeah, it is.
And he unplugged it and then it stopped. One
Yeah,
last time, stuff shooting straight up off the plasma. Oh, and then it turns it off. All right, back to normal.
So I have an update on Rumble. Apparently, we can talk about the stuff we want to as long as we emphasize it's not medical advice. They are less lenient. I'm sorry, they are more lenient than YouTube on that stuff.
All
as
right,
long as you
well,
emphasize, yeah, you can't do any medical advice regarding the COVID or anything like
We
that.
do not recommend sticking your fingers into open circuits and water as health advice.
Pretty well plugged.
Don't
Exactly.
try
Shouldn't
this
light up.
at home.
If it's dipped in water.
Yeah, definitely don't try this
Will
one.
not light up
for
if I plug it
sure.
into. Oh, this is 60 watts. Excuse me.
I'm not
60
gonna
watts.
try it anytime soon.
Again, it's doing that same thing shooting up. Sorry, I'm going to try to slow it down to show again right over the spark gap. As he pans back down, we'll see that it starts shooting right here. Oh, right there, right there.
What the F? Oh, I gotta charge my
Right? Like, what is it actually shooting? Yeah. Hopefully, see, and then he turned it off. Turns it off before it focused again to fully show it.
There is like radiating some light on it so you can see it, maybe.
It comes right off of the spark gap.
That's my version of the cold electricity circuit.
Wait, maybe there isn't a light right there. Yeah, it's coming off of the spark gap, though. You're right.
It's done by your very own.
See right there again.
Oh, okay, the light.
See that right here?
Yeah. The light comes on, and then it starts shooting out.
Instantly, it's shooting up, right?
Yeah, right there.
What do you see it up here? It goes all the way up.
Is it going to the other side?
Yeah, it fully crosses it. You can see it up here. And there. And all the way up.
All the way up. Oh crap, man! Yeah, look at that. It's all the way up there. Look, all the way up there. It's not going to the other side. It's just going straight up.
Right? Yeah.
I see it now.
It's going straight up, straight shooting across.
What the? He's like shooting like protons.
Right? Like, what the fuck is that? Straight up.
I don't know, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is neat that you caught that. Nobody else saw it.
Yeah, and I swear
I'm sure a lot of people missed
I
that
have
too.
my own footage of similar.
Everybody sees something different. That's what I love. Hope they didn't turn this off.
Goes shooting, and then stops as soon as he turns it off.
So that's a 60-watt bulb. Ooh, actually producing quite a bit of heat. That bulb's actually pretty warm. The bulb is warm. This is just normal water. You should short the circuit out. The circuit doesn't short out because this is an unconventional type of electricity. This type of
Yeah, the
electricity
electricity isn't confined to the conductor.
can manifest itself in several different ways. This is my favorite one, just because it doesn't really make any sense. Because you can see the leads are obviously open. Two alligator clips. In the very bottom of that water.
And again, you can see the same thing shooting up right here.
How long ago was this video posted?
Let's see it.
Please welcome and absolutely.
My apologies. It's on a playlist. Is it gonna tell me 6 years ago? 6 years ago.
Depending on if he's active still, he might not respond. But I would leave him a comment and say, you know, like, what the F is that?
I got one for you. You ready?
Well, I don't know if he noticed it, to be honest. I don't think he noticed it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think a lot of people did. I didn't notice it until you pointed it out. And honestly, I didn't really know where the spark gap was until he backed up the camera a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for my videos now of something similar. Ooh. But yeah, did you guys want to share what you were going to share in the meantime?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Or did you find another cold electricity video, Nathan? Yeah. Yeah.
So watch the wire when it does this. Somebody hit play on this thing. It's not showing me the play on it. Okay, is it still showing? Yeah, it is. Okay. You did? Okay, you're gonna have to wait.
Oh, what's going on the bottom of that thing?
He's putting a draw on it and he's pulling the energy out. It's what cold electricity does.